All right, hi guys, we're going to see if this works. Today we're going to start doing 7.1 multiplication properties of exponents. These are the notes, and I'm going to go ahead and have you finish this for homework as well. So as you can see, we're going to be talking about monomials. Monomial is a number, a variable, or product of numbers and variables. No addition or subtraction. Okay, notice the star. Another vocab word is constant. This is a monomial that is a real number. So no variables. So looking at example 1, we need to determine whether each expression is a monomial. And we're going to write yes or no. And I crossed out, we don't need to explain. So letter A, you have 5 times x to the 4th. Okay, no, that is not a monomial. Okay, because we are more than one constant. B, 5 minus x to the 4th. Again, no, this is not a monomial. Why? There's 2 terms, and it also said no addition or subtraction. C, we have negative x to the 4th. Yes, okay, because it's one term. D, x over x to the 4th. No, because you cannot have a variable in the denominator. And E, x to the 4th over 5. Notice these two are flipped. Yes, one term. Okay, this may be kind of hard to read. I'm going to attach a blank copy of this. So if you have a hard time reading the problems, you can see it off there. You can also print it. If you don't have access to a printer, then I apologize. You're going to have to write all this out. Take a picture and send it to me. So the exponential form. We have 2 to the 4th power, where 2 is being the base. 2 to the 4th is the power. Okay, let's take a look at example 2. Use expansion to simplify each expression. So we're just solving, okay? It's expanded, we're simplifying. Now, this should be a review. When I'm multiplying exponents, I'm actually really adding them. So, excuse me, A, x to the 4th times x squared. Well, 4 plus 2 is 6. B, y to the 6th times y to the 3rd. Again, I'm adding them. So 6 plus 3, keep your base, y to the 9th. In C, I have a to the 4th times a, or a to the 1st power. So I'm adding them. 4 plus 1 is 5. So I have a to the 5th. Again, here's my product rule to help you do the next examples on the back side of this page. Okay, let's take a look at example 3. Simplifying each expression. Okay, again, same review. Keep my base, I'm adding. So 5 plus 9 is 14, b to the 14th. Letter B, I have z to the 6th times z to the 11th. Okay, keep my base of z, it's the same. 6 plus 11 is 17. Letter C gets a little bit more challenging, but that's okay. Okay, I'm still multiplying, so I look at my base as my a. I have a to the 3rd and a, so I add those. I get a to the 4th. I have b to the 7th times b to the 6th, but again, I'm adding them. So 7 plus 6, b to the 13th. And letter D. Again, it looks a little bit more challenging. It's not, okay? I know it's kind of hard to see the problem here a little bit. So I have 5 g to the 4th, h to the 7th, j to the 3rd, all times 2 g to the 2nd, h to the 4th, j to the 5th. So first thing I'm going to do, multiply the 5 and 2 together. 5 times 2 is 10. Then I look at my different bases, g's. So I g to the 4th, g to the 2nd power. So I will add them. 4 plus 2, g to the 6th. I then have h to the 7th, h to the 4th. Again, I'm adding those. So I have h to the 11th. And last, j to the 3rd times j to the 5th. Again, I'm adding them. J to the 8th. That's my final answer. I can't simplify anymore. Okay, let's take a look at example 4. Using expansion to simplify each expression. Okay, so this time I have the parentheses. I'm taking everything to that power. So this time I will multiply them together. So looking at letter A, I have x to the third, all to the fifth power. So I keep my base of x. 3 times 5 is 15. Letter B, I have y to the seventh. I take all that to the second power. So I keep my base of y, and it becomes y to the 14th. And we went ahead and crossed off letter C, so don't do that. So this is my rule, okay? It also gives you a second example. If I have a constant, or a variable to a variable, all to the nth power, I distribute that n. That a then becomes a to the nth power, and that b becomes b to the nth power. Okay, so what I'm going to have you guys do for homework is you are going to do A, B, C, and D. I shortened it up quite a bit. We're not going to do any pages out of the book. Use these examples. Example 4, 3, 2, and 1 will help you get through this. I crossed off letter E, crossed off letter F. Okay. Example 6, simplifying each expression. This is a challenging one. First thing you need to do is you have 3d to the fourth, and all of this is to the second power. So what you will need to do is take 3 to the second power, and then d to the fourth. So d, 4 times 2 is 8. That becomes d to the 8th. Okay, we know 3 squared is 9. So we have 9d to the 8th times 5d to the 9th. Okay, so my rules, we're going to do 9 times 5, which is what? Keep your base, d, and then remember, multiplying exponents, I'm actually adding them. So 8 plus 9 will give you a power. Okay, that's how you do letter A. And B, B is challenging. I want you to go ahead and attempt this. It's for extra credit, but go ahead and try it for me. So what I'm going to have you do is you either need to write these notes that I just gave you on a separate sheet of paper, then take a picture and submit it to me. Or if you have access to a printer, I'm going to attach a blank copy of these so you can print it off, then take a picture. If you can open it up as a PDF and write on this, you can do that as well. Either way, I'm okay with any way you submit it. I hope you guys had a great Easter, and be looking out for this week. I'll probably send it out tomorrow. We need to arrange a class meeting. So I will be sending you out a Google Hangout invitation so we can sit and chat and catch up, and we can talk about who's missing things, who's not missing things, and if you have any questions. All right, take care, guys.